Well, actually speaking, today's development is such that while the residential sector has started picking up because of the festive season, the problem faced by the commercial sector still remains because of the exchange fluctuation that is still taking place, and because of the economy slowing down. The festive season really does not impact the dampness that there is currently in the commercial sector. However, having said that, with the news of the US economy getting out of the shutdown, and also with the fact that the so-called tapering is not taking place at this moment, at least in 2013, I believe that the commercial sector will start picking up in the next month or so. Of course, with the events that are taking place with the corporate sector in India, with the CBI inquiries and other things that are taking place, I believe it sends a very confused signal to the international investor into the country, and therefore you may see a little delayed, not a withdrawal, but a delay in making new investments by foreigners into the country. Well, the migration of labor from Tier 2 and Tier 3 cities into Tier 1 and state capitals in the country is definitely increasing the demand for affordable homes in the Tier 1 cities. A lot of state governments have brought in policies by which affordable homes may become a reality. We have seen that in places like Haryana, there is a new affordable housing policy which is across board, wherein you can have tracts of land of 5 acres to 10 acres where affordable houses which are at the price of 3,000 to 4,000 rupees per square foot can be built. So there is a policy in place and approvals are being granted. That will bring in, of course, a lot of affordable homes into the state. And similarly, I believe the prices will go down. They'll get contained if they don't go down. In Delhi also you have the land pooling policy which has come up, and with the land pooling policy there's a huge amount of land which is going to be available, which is here to agriculture but has become available to the commercial and residential usage and for community planning, etc. So once this infrastructure comes up, I believe the demand which is perched because of the shortage of supply, because of the past decay in terms of development progress in the state of Delhi, most of these satellite towns had come up, and these satellite towns like Gurgaon, Faridabad, Manesar, Palwal, Bhiwadi, all these towns that are there, I believe they will suddenly see an impact of slowdown, because the volumes that will come up in Delhi and the amount of availability in Delhi will impact and correct the prices. So the prices are definitely going to go down between 15 to as high as 30 to even 40% in certain places. Now those places, it's actually dependent on what the usage is or what the connectivity is to the main city of Delhi NCR, main cities of Delhi NCR. But in case the connectivity is a problem, then people would like to buy homes in this here to unutilized agrarian land. Once this happens, affordable homes will become a reality even in the city of Delhi. The Indian market is now turned global, which means that there's a two-way sale and purchase of properties, Indian properties by overseas investors and overseas properties by Indian investors. However, there's a little dampener which was put in because of the surge in the exchange differential between the dollar and the rupee. What had happened was that the liberalized exchange policy which had been set up by the Reserve Bank of India was tinkered with, and the $200,000 that a person could spend overseas to do various things was drastically reduced to about a third of that, or about a fourth of that. However, what has also happened is property investments cannot be made at all as of today through this liberalized exchange mechanism by any individual overseas. Now that has come up as a very big dampener because hopefully the new governor, the new Reserve Bank of India governor, Mr. Rajan, is going to take steps to ensure that there is some kind of a amount that is brought in which can be invested overseas, or else he reverses the previous embargo that had been set up. Once that happens, there will be a very large segment of the country, the HNIs specifically, that would invest overseas because people have bought homes, people have bought second homes, people have bought resort homes, country homes, holiday homes. But I believe the next thing is to buy properties overseas, and that is why organizations like RE/MAX, which is the world's largest real estate brokerage firm, are looking at tapping the high net worth individuals and the traveling population of the country and helping them buy properties overseas, and of course helping non-resident Indians buy properties in India. And with our network in 97 different countries, the least we can do is help promote trade between India and the 96 other countries and ensure that there is property purchase in India, of overseas, and for non-residents in India. I think most developers haven't understood the importance of risk management and also about disaster management. And unfortunately, the customer himself is not aware of what his needs should be. So when you construct a building, then you look at various things, but most importantly, you look at the seismic zone that a developer is constructing in. I do not think most customers even ask which seismic zone this is and what grade of building is he constructing there for. People do not look, customers specifically do not look at which kind of green building this is, or whether it is a green building or not. Customers do not look at the fact that is it disabled person or enabled person friendly. A person with some basic disability or a person who's differently abled should be able to go in and out of the building easily. Are there enough water, fire and other hazard sensors? Are there security systems in the building? And those are very, very important. Are your children safe? Is it a gated community? Are there separate living stations for are there separate living stations for domestic help? How are they impacting other dwellers in the same building? Can they freely walk in from one building to the other? A very small example, when you say that you have a keyless entry into your apartment through the elevator, and the elevator opens at your apartment, then you have to also see, is there a CCTV set up in the passage area, in the elevator, and is there a common monitoring room in the building, at the porch or the lobby? Because if you do not have these systems, then who can enter your apartment? Is it keyless? Is the elevator opening directly into your apartment? And if it does, then how do you monitor the safety of people? Because in India, as against other places, you have a lot of domestic help also. So would you allow entry to somebody in your apartment alone with others? Is there a monitoring station? Is it a live monitoring station like there are such in every lobby in an apartment complex in other countries, developed countries in the world? So I think these are the important things that you need to do. What are the kind of insurances that have been taken? For delivery of the project, for any snags and delays, for approvals, has the developer taken those? So is risk mitigation something which the developer and the customer do hand in hand? Are they both aware of it? These are very, very important things which I think we do not have in the country at the present moment.